Coming up, going to be talking about a brand new Marvel Vinylmation series. Also going to be talking about a Kingdom Hearts pre-order. Also, Disney are looking to buy out Disneyland Paris. And finally, there's going to be some ticket rises at Walt Disney World and Disneyland. What's up, everyone? It's Roger here from DisKingdom.com. It's Monday. It's time for DisKingdom Daily News. I'm going to be going over some of the news from over the weekend. So let's jump into it. Okay, so first off, Disney have announced a brand new Vinylmation series, which was released on Friday. You can pick it up online at DisneyStore.com. You can also pick it up at Walt Disney World and also at Disneyland at resorts there. You can even find it over at Disneyland Paris. Now, this set includes 11 different characters and plus a mystery chaser. Now, this set includes a wide variety of different characters. In there, you've got Black Suit Spider-Man, you've got Dr. Octopus, you've also got in there, you've got Captain America, you've got Iron Man Mark 1, you've also got, this one's a bit of a, almost Beta Ray Bill, I'm going to be honest, I'm not too sure who he is. Nice to see them putting a little bit of a comic reference there. You've also got Deathlock, you've also got Falcon, you've got Hydra Agent, you've also got Maria Hill, you've got MODOK Squirrel Girl, and you also have a mystery chaser, which I would kind of spoil and say that it was not the one we were expecting. It wasn't on Planet Hulk, because that was one we'd seen on eBay. Maybe that's going to be coming up in a twin pack, or maybe another set coming later on. But in fact, that the actual chaser was the Ghost Rider, which is pretty cool. Nice looking set. Again, this kind of thing with Marvel, there's a little bit too many repetitive characters that they've put in too many times. However, you know, they need to put those characters in there to get general people to buy them. I think this set's a pretty good lineup. Maybe would have been strengthened by just maybe doing the 8 figures. Also, going to be honest, it would be nice to see some other artists having a go at the Marvel characters, especially the ones without the masks and stuff, because they all tend to look very samey, and that's just because of the artist Thomas Scott's art style. Now, while some of them do look really cool, and I am a big fan of the Marvel sets, I've got quite a few of them behind me. There's a couple here which I'm not entirely sure hit the mark, but I'd love to know your thoughts on them yourselves. Square Enix have announced a brand new Kingdom Hearts pre-order bonus for those that are going to be pre-ordering the brand new 1.5 and 2.5 remix, like collector's edition. Is going to be coming to the PlayStation 4 at the end of March. Now, the pre-order special is basically just a pin featuring Sora. You're only going to be able to get this one from Square Enix's official online store. It doesn't look like they're going to be doing the similar thing. Kind of good and forth for this. If you're a pin collector, it's great. It's a good idea to pick one up this way. If you're not into pins, this collector's edition doesn't really do a lot for you. It was the same what we saw with 2.8 with the pin. It really is this weird thing with pin collectors, or whether or not you're into it. I'm really looking forward to the game. I can't wait to play it myself. I've been playing through 1.5 for a while now on the PlayStation 3. I did buy 2.5 on the PlayStation 3, but never quite got around to it because of the amount of time it takes into it. I'm really enjoying playing 2.8 at the minute. But this one should be pretty cool. So if you're into your Kingdom Hearts and you're into your pins, this is one that you're going to want to check out. And there's some cool news for Disneyland Paris. It looks like Disney are trying to buy back all the shares. They've got quite a big proportion of the company already. Originally, this when they're up to about 88.5%, they recently brought out a large portion of the holding company Kingdom. Which now, what that does mean, because they own such a large amount of the company, they are going to be trying to buy out the rest of the company. Well, what this means is they are apparently going to be offering around about €2 per share, and will be paid in shares of Disney common stock, which I think is pretty cool. So rather than having share owners of two different companies, just move it within the Disney company rather than having it Disneyland Paris. Now, with this new increase, they've already gone up to 85.7% from their 76.7%, so they're pretty much getting to the top of it, and they basically intend on basically buying out the company in full. Now, for me, this is great news, because I think all the time it was owned by external companies as well as Disney, it meant that it was never top priority. There was always this thing of Disneyland Paris needs some new attractions. There's been rumors of this third park opening that might be a Marvel themed one. Also, in general, it needs some love and attention at the park, because it always kind of falls a little bit back from the US parks. And I think if they can bring it fully back within the actual company itself, it will make Disney much more likely to put any money into it. A bit like what we've seen with X-Men. If they don't own the full rights to it, they don't really kind of fully commit. Now they're up to 87%. I fully expect them to kind of take the full 100%, you know. And to be honest, the dollars or the euro offer that they are giving at the minute, while maybe not as good as maybe people would have liked, it's actually a little bit better than what people have been sort of getting. Obviously, some shareholders aren't so keen on the idea, because they obviously like owning a part of it, but also they do get a discount at the park, but that will obviously all be different. Personally, I think for the parks, it should be a lot better if they are all completely owned by Disney, and also means they've got full control of it. Comes under the parks and resort. We've seen what's happened with Shanghai and stuff. In the past, Disney have kind of licensed that and kind of had other companies involved in it to do the funding. For Disneyland Paris, while it's kind of interesting, when I looked up the news of this the other day, after the press release went out, some websites were reporting it, as being bailed out. Some of them looking as buying it out. It really much depends. I don't really look at this as a bailout. This is more about the thing of Disney just trying to get full control of it, because I think within Europe, it is the #1 theme park in Europe. It is massive over here. However, it's never quite reached its potential. And I think that's a shame. And I think Disney have got they can really kind of push this on. I love Disneyland Paris. I love going there. I go there whenever I can. And I just think in general, this is a good move on Disney's part. Speaking of the parks, over in America, the prices have been going up since Sunday. So there's going to be price rises across most of the tickets, not all of them, depending on what it owes. Over at Walt Disney World, the one-day value ticket was now gone up just $2. It's gone up from $97 to $99, which doesn't include the Magic Kingdom in that. The mid-tier ticket has gone up from $102 to $107, and the peak season has gone from $114 to $119. So about $5 on those on there. They've also had some extra options as well. They've put up the Florida Residence Gold Pass with the Platinum version. That's gone up from $649 to $679, and also the one with the blackout days has gone from $549 to $559. They're also going to be adding in expiration dates, and they've also removed the water park option, and you can also get an extra bonus if you use it online, or if you use Magic Your Way bundles. You can save about $20 on those 3 to 10 day bundles. Well, over in Disneyland, again, which have kicked off from over the weekend, you're now going to be coming in, and the value days are now going to be costing at $97. Irregular days are going to be $110, and the peak days will be $124, which means, again, the value range has only gone up $2, while the peak has gone up $5. Parking's also going to be going up $2. The Southern passes are going to be going up as well. The Deluxe Pass has gone up, and this is kind of, this is just a general thing that they sort of seem to do like pretty much every February, is kind of upgrading the tickets. Now, some people obviously will be saying about this being, sort of just being more money. I know, like, for example, for myself as a business owner, around this time, quite often, prices go up. If wages are going up, if taxes go up, rents go up. Disney, that might not affect Disney, but also currency exchanges and everything like that. We are in that midst over here, for me personally, where I am going to have to put my own prices up in my business. But I can also see from Disney's point of view, they have to keep pushing up the prices. And while some people might be complaining about prices going up too high, unfortunately, it is just part of the process with a lot of businesses. And again, you might disagree with me, but as a business owner, I can kind of see that regular price rises are essential, because the cost of inflation and things just keep going up. Now, obviously, this is good news for Disney and getting more money. But for $2 to $5 a ticket, it's not a massive rise. It could be a lot worse. Obviously, they're paying for lots of new stuff going into the parks. But just in general costs are rising. They rarely ever go down. But I'd love to know your thoughts on all of this. Well, anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to hit that like button or follow button on whichever platform you're watching or listening to this to. Check us out at DisKingdom.com, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters.